friends, I hope you are all having a fabulous week. Start of the last week of July, super crazy. I'm going to Washington, D.C. next week, a lot going on, but I'm really excited about this video. Since joining YouTube, and the whole reason why I joined YouTube was to interact and meet new people and just share in the beauty community together. And along that journey, I have made a really good friend. Her name is Cheri. She was one of the first people to ever comment on my videos, and she started making her own videos that I started watching, and she's super sweet and super nice. And her and I thought we would do a collab, my very first collab, her very first collab, and a giveaway. Her and I both really love e.L.F. products, and we thought it would be so much fun to share our 5 favorite e.L.F. products each and do a little e.L.F. giveaway within it. So I'm going to go through my 5 and then show you guys the prize that you would win and go over all of the entry rules for it. So I stuffed my little bag with my 5, and the very first thing, which probably no surprise here, I talk about this a lot. This is the e.L.F. Daily Brush Cleaner. It's probably not the most exciting item to start out with, but this little booger is super nice. I'm almost through. You can see I'm almost through my second one of these. I clean my brushes every single day after I use them. I'm a really big bacteriophobia person with makeup brushes, and this stuff just does the job. It is a great product, super inexpensive, and I would highly recommend it. I do go through it rather quickly just because I do spray probably 7 or 8 brushes every single day with it, but for the cost and the ability it has to clean my brushes, I would highly keep buying it and highly recommend it to you guys. The next thing that I have is something that I hunted a long time for when it first came out, and it is the e.L.F. Blush Palette. This is what it looks like. It has a really nice mirror on it. It's got 4 blushes, and it has 2 different skin tones. There's a light version and a dark version. I have both, but I have found that I really tend to gravitate more towards the light one. I like it because you have these 2 sort of pinky, typical blush shades. Then you come over here, and you've got more of like a peachy, salmony color, and then you have a bronzer in it. All 3 are very pigmented. You just need a light brush with it, and again, this is super inexpensive. And the way it is shaped on the back, it's got these little pieces that you can pop out the squares. So I am hoping in the future e.L.F. will offer more of the squares that you can then just put into the compact. But this is a really great deal, and again, I have both the dark and the light. They're both really nice. I just tend to use the light one more, and I wanted to limit myself to just one of them, not both. The third one that I'm really obsessed with is the e.L.F. Liquid Liner. I first got hooked on this when I bought one of the Villains palettes back in, I think, October, November. They had this in here. This stuff is great. What I like about it is that it has a really nice, small felt point to it, so I can get a nice, clean line with it and not have to worry about it. I do recommend you have to have a steady hand for this, and it takes some practice because it is quite liquidy, but for $1, it is so nice. It lasts all day, and I highly recommend it. I have it in the dark blue, the brown, and the black, and all 3 shades are absolutely great. Definitely recommend this stuff. Moving on down the line, I have the Smudge Pots. Another item that I really wanted when it first came out, and it was hard to come by because I like the Maybelline color tattoos, and these are very similar to these, but these are more of a moussey texture than I was used to with the color tattoos. I have almost every color of these that they offer. 6. I have 6 shades. I think there are maybe 9 in total. I use these as bases for my eyeshadow looks almost every day. I've also worn them just by themselves. I think that they're really great. I would say if I had to pick just one color that would be my ultimate favorite, you have to have it, I would say it is Cruisin' Chic. This color, just to me, really is a lot of what I use on a regular basis. So I really like these and would highly recommend these to you guys. Again, super inexpensive. That's the big trend about e.L.F. A lot of people, there's a stigma against e.L.F. where they think, oh, it's cheap makeup, so it's not very good quality because the price is so low. That's not it at all. e.L.F. has a lot of great products that are really affordable, which just makes them an even more wonderful company to be a part of because, again, they're so good quality. Not everything, but most of the things that I've used I really like, so I'd highly recommend these. My last favorite, it's gonna seem so strange to you, but it is a lip product. This is the E.L.F. Glossy Gloss. You guys know I'm not super big into lip products, but for me to put this in here, it's probably going to be pretty good. I got this on a whim. I think I did it just to get free shipping or something to bump up my total, and I got the color Pink Candy. This is such a nice lip gloss. I am a big gloss person because it's easy to use. They're oftentimes not super extravagant on my lips, super, pigmented or colorful, or it's just extravagant, I should say. This stuff is great. It has a different kind of applicator than I'm used to. It has more of a brush versus a doe tip applicator, and it has just the right amount of color that it looks nice without looking like, whoa, you just put something on your lips. And I really like that about it, and I just think it's an overall great gloss. They have tons of shades in this. This is the only one that I have, but I'm very pleased with it, and I would highly recommend it to you guys. Again, there's probably a color for everyone in that line because they have so many, and it's just a really good overall, not too sticky, lasts a pretty long time on your lips kind of lip gloss. I do have some runners up that I almost put in here, but I was a little hesitant about it. Would be these three E.L.F. brushes. For me, that would be the small stipple brush. I have the E.L.F. blending eye brush, and I have the small tapered brush. The reason why these are just runners up and didn't make it into my absolute top 5 must-have is because I know that sometimes the quality of these brushes can really vary. I have bought 2 of these before. The first one I got shed like crazy. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just a bad batch. I'm not 100% sure. The next one that I bought, no problems with it. I use it almost every day. I use it for my bronzer and for my concealer, and I've had no problems with it since then. But I just think that that can happen sometimes with E.L.F. And so while I like these brushes a lot, I wasn't sure if they were totally worthy of a top 5 slot, so I kept them as runners up. But again, their brushes are good and inexpensive, especially if you're going and just getting brushes for the first time, or you don't want to spend a ton of money on them. They can be a really good place to start, and you can find some really good quality within them. Okay, now for the giveaway, the part that you've probably all been waiting for. There will be 2 winners for this giveaway, and I'm going to put all the information about how to enter in the down box just to make things a lot easier for you and for me. But I wanted to go over with you guys the prize that each of the winners is going to receive, and that is this E.L.F. Ariel Treasure Within beauty book. You guys may or may not have known, but these came out exclusively with Walmart this summer, or excuse me, not Walmart, Walgreens this summer. These came out with Walgreens, and they launched a whole line, but the beauty book to me was just the best out of all the pieces of that line, because if you open it up, and this is the one that I have, so I'll, go ahead and touch it and stuff, but the one you guys will get will be new. It has in here, first you have this lovely mirror, and then you pop it open, and it shows you 2 different looks with step-by-step instructions that you can create using this entire book, which I think is really neat and really fun, especially if you're a beginner or you're not used to using bright colors, which as you can tell, this palette has quite a few bright colors in it. And then if you flip over this plastic seal, you see that there are 9 eyeshadows. There's a little brush. Mine fell on the ground. Let me pick it up. There's a little eyeshadow brush that it comes with. You also get 2 bronzers and a brush to apply the bronzers, and then you also get a lip product. I have found these eyeshadows are really nice. They're really fun to play around with. I'm kind of hesitant to use colors, as you guys may or may not know when you see my videos, but this is nice because the colors, they've got really good pigmentation. See these bright ones right there, but it also mixes with some nice neutrals, which I really like about this palette. So we're super excited to do this giveaway. Again, make sure you go over to Cheri's video. I will post it down below in my down bar. I'll post the link for you guys. She is so nice and so much fun, and I really enjoy watching her and talking to her. She's a part of my Facebook group that I've talked about before, and she's just a lot of fun, and it's part of the reason why I joined the YouTube community. So again, guys, I can't wait to hear from you. Good luck with the entries, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.